or for the use of some of your stakeholders, for parents use only, for your president use only, or for your head of the faculty or head of the department use only. That's for internal use.
Yes, yes.
And the other category is for the public.
For the public.
For the public. So we are interested in the second category, the kind of for the public that we can link with our AUN. For example, we can link with our, when we finish the expert list of AUN, we can, my philosophy and Dr. Nathana's philosophy is that as a secretariat, as an AUN secretariat, we don't want to be the middleman. We want the expert to contact directly. And the way to do is we are doing our expert list. For example, the expert in economics subjects, experts in engineering, who are they, who have been joining the AUN activities. So we want to try to do something that all the experts can contact each other directly without the middleman.
Yeah.
So this is one of our immediate task as an AUN secretariat. So we can, that's one thing about the expert. The other one is in terms of subject matter. With a specialized subject matter. For example, that I mentioned to you, the ASEAN study, we will give it away for free. So, but for other subject matter, there may be some e-learning content to be shared. But this is in the embryonic stage. Because of the problem I shared with you, that some universities are still not concerned with the intellectual property, property rights, intellectual rights. But some want to share it. So I propose that we have to keep in touch and to discuss what other want to share and you want to share. So we put it together.
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
I think so. So maybe we will be expecting more communication from you.
We need more communication.
Yes, we need to establish more communication. Yes.
She's the one who look after the Cyber University project.
I see. That's good.
So she will be asking more questions to you. She will put more questions to your office. But what I can promise you as the immediate result is, the first one is the ASEAN study. You will see it in this year. That's for certain. And after that is the expert list. The expert list. But for other subject matter, it will take time.
So for the expert list here, you already have the list.
We are collecting it. Because after 13 years of activities, we need to gather the list in one place, and we will share it for free.
In all areas or?
In the area that we have done the AUN activities.
Oh, okay.
For example, with Kyoto University in Japan, we've been doing a lot of conference on the environment subject, and now we are moving to the health science, the energy and agricultural science conferences. or symposium. So we got some list of experts. Now we are gathering all the lists, and we want to share it openly in some form.
So you will ask the members to give
No,
names?
we already got the list.
Oh, you already got it.
So we want to share it.
You want to share?
And we want to find the way to add to the list. But we haven't been thinking about that. Not yet.
But I think we haven't had yet the list from Air Lanka. So it would be very good if you can share with us your experts.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we can
Will
include
do.
it in our list.
But we will give our list to you first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And we will add
Yeah.
into the list.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yes.
We are not asking you first. No. we will give the list to you first.
I see.
That's the principle.
Can I ask
Yes,
another question?
yes, yes.
As you know, AUN hosts several events. It's taken every year, right? There are a lot of events now. How is it possible for Universitas Airlangga to be one of the events hosts?
Ah,
How,
that's
what-
not a problem.
Pleasure,
That's not a problem.
Good news.
We
I
want
think I
you
have
to
said something
host-
wrong here.
We want you to host something.
Of course, we will be,
Yeah.
we will be discussing this first, and then
but-
what area.
But before you volunteer to some event, I'd like to ask, what is the requirement for
The
the host?
requirement.
Yes.
What is the burden for the host?
Yeah.
The
Burden.
burden for the course is when we talk, as we said that when we organize the activity, there are two ways, right? One is cost sharing basis.
Cost sharing.
Cost sharing basis is mean that the participants will taking care their own traveling costs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the host as the
Will
host,
provide
yes,
the
will taking care for all
accommodation.
the accommodations, mainly for meal and accommodations and transportations, and also documents. So 4 items is mainly will be burden to the host. One is transport, is mean airport transfer, send off and pick up, and also daily transportation. Meeting package, it depends on that whether that event is 2 or 3 days. And accommodations. But accommodation sometimes it depends on the host. If you able to support the accommodations, it would be okay and happy for the participant. If sometimes the delegates maybe also can taking care for accommodation as well.
Oh, thank you.
And then in events, we also would like to request the host country,
This is for class.
host university offer to host one welcome dinner.
Oh.
This is normally when we practice.
And this is for each activity.
Yes,
Activities.
our activities that's on cost sharing basis.
On cost sharing basis.
Okay. We organize youth activity every year. We have use activities every year. That one is called AUN Education Forum. It rotates among our member universities. And the other one is ASEAN Youth Cultural Forum. It also rotates about member universities. Besides that, we also have many conferences and then symposiums in each area.
Until the end of this year, is all already settled, or?
For this year, we have some
I think we should go to this page.
yes, for the last page.
Okay,
the last
page.
page.
Then you can see the activities organized annually.
And
Because, for
yearly.
example, for ACTS until 2013, until next year, right?
Yes.
You already have that list.
Yes. So far now 3 activities have already the host confirmed. This one about the youth education forums. We have until 2014, I guess. And then ASEAN Youth Cultural Forum, we have until 2015.
Oh.
But we still have others. Youth activity. That's what we're
The
looking
fourth,
for.
the annual one she's talking about, the fourth one.
The fourth
fifth,
one.
The fourth one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Educational forum
Forums.
and young speakers.
Oh, and young speakers.
This is
conference.
annual
Annual
event.
events.
This is
Annual
annual.
event. And the other one is the Youth Cultural
Cultural
Forum.
Forum. This is also annual
And
event.
in terms of post list, Yes.
I cannot remember,
It-
but this for
it's occupied until what year?
the AUN Education Forum until 2014, and then ASEAN Youth Cultural Forum until 2015.
So that's already got the
Yes,
volunteer.
already
got
the
yeah.
But we have come up with the new activities about the youth that we call ASEAN Young Leaders Forum. Which this year,
That's the new one.
this is the new one.
This year is the first one.
This is year the first one. This is
Okay.
proposed by Nanyang Technology University.
Oh,
in
yeah.
June.
That will be the first event.
That is the first
in
event.
Singapore.
When is it?
In Singapore in June.
In June.
Yes. That is focused about the student leaders from what we call from the
Student union.
from the student
Oh,
union.
students.
To have their voice, we will listen the voice from the student unions about what they thought about the activities in
This leadership program is the new one proposed by
NTU. And besides that, actually we also have quite several activities that maybe we can discuss and then come out later on what activity that we both interested and we will able to post for this year or next year.
So in short, to sum up what she been talking about, in terms of the host, occupy until 2015
For the students and for the youth activities.
for the youth activity. But we got the new program on the leadership, student leadership program. We'll start this year is the first event, and nobody volunteer for the next year. So this one is still open. This is the main annual event that we've been doing. Is that correct? Is that
Yes,
correct?
correct.
Summary.
So how's the mechanism? Do you offer these opportunities to the university members?
Only for member.
I mean, like, do you offer it, or they actually apply? They apply. They propose, or you offer this?
We announce it.
Oh, you announce it.
We announce it and we seek the volunteer.
And you announce it through emails or in your website only?
In email. You mean to request for post?
Yes, to be the host.
Normally we do like this first. We seek in the possibility with the host first.
Okay, so you communicate with them.
Yes, with the host, anyone is acceptable or able to host this event or not. If you're able to host, and then we communicate that, okay, this university is agreed to host this event, and then we announce among the member university. And while we announce AUN Secretariat, we coordinate with the host university for the preparations.
And you do it usually not a year before.
Yes, normally
Normally.
before the board. Normally we try to do before the board meeting.
The board meeting, okay.
Yes, the board meeting usually will be during July
July.
each year.
Okay.
So why we do this? Because all the member will know our activity schedule and calendar in advance. So this event will be organized when and hosted by me. And then also good for you to preparation for financial.
Yes, because you know it is connected with the financial year, right? So we have to plan it first.
And sometimes when we know for certain kind of information, for example, we know for certain that you are very interested in doing the e-campus or cyber campus. So whenever we got opportunity to organize the event like this, we will email you to ask you whether you are interested to host the event or not. So we need communication.
I see.
We need to know what's your preference.
And then what other helps that AUN could support, you know, for the host to have the event run successfully?
In terms of support, if we go by the cost sharing principle, um, it
In the publication, of course, right? And is there any other things? Are there any things that
In this cost sharing, we will say that the host will help us to burden the cost that I said
Yes.
before. But I mean the communications among member, the AUM will be communicates with the member, will then get the participant and bring the participant to host universities. But depend on the now whether
but in some, usually if we go by the cost sharing principle, the burden is on the host.
yes,
But in some project, for example, the ASEAN credit transfer system, when Dr. Nantana got funding from the international organization, in this case we got funding from the ADB, the Asian Development Bank. She channeled the money to the host.
Oh.
In this case, she channeled it to UI because they are the one who host the subnetwork on credit transfer system. So this is another example that if the university hosts the subnetwork, we can channel some funding when we got opportunity. But if the project is run by cost sharing principle, usually the host will get all the burden.
yeah, that's true.
2014.
But we still in communication because I have to double check and line up. We have now it's going to approach first half of the year, right? So for the second half of the year, so we have many activities that we have to run to. So it means that during these 2 years, you will able to host 1 or 2 activities of the year.
Okay.
So we can communicate for
Yeah.
us.
Yes.
Okay, I'm also the officer for the finance.
Yes. Okay. So you're for the finance of the year. So it was easy to go.
Financial planning also.
Financial planning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have to talk about this with my supervisor also.
Yes.
And usually we have like the budget planning on
Yes.
October or November every year. The
Oh, one more activity says just come in my mind. No, like we talk, yes. We have this just now we saw the total model, right? The total model that is come from our what is called is International Relations Office meeting, heads of International Relations Office meeting. That is annually also. The first is organized in Brunei. The second one is hosted in Korea, Daejeon. And the third one that we just informed you that is going to hosted uh, by Singapore.
Oh,
Yeah, by NUS.
This one in the
This year.
This year.
is the
This is among us. I mean, among us is
ASEAN plus three
three,
heads of IRO meeting.
It is among people like us, I mean, among the people from International Relations Office. And also we looking for the host every year. Okay.
This year host is in Singapore.
In Singapore, hosted by
And
national.
next year still open.
Yes, next year still open. That's why. I mean, in 2 years' time, that is quickly come. In 2 years' time, next year still open. This focus among the people from International Relations Office. We come together and see what we can do, and then we can share all the AUM activities. Okay, so next year.
But the possibility is most likely that next year will be in the plus three countries.
It was like alternate year, yeah. Nice.
Most likely, but
Again.
not certain.
And then might come to ASEAN again.
Okay, so 2014.
14.
That can be.
I see.
I think it's a good idea because maybe at October we will have like the international relation office meeting around Indonesian.
Cross Indonesia.
We will host that. So it's a good.
Because the activities also usually see that it's just about 2 or 3 years. It's on voluntary basis as well. So I mean, our member usually offer to host that Brunei is offered to hold the first event, and Daejeon offer to hold the second one. And once we have a meeting in Korea, NUS offer to hold the third one. It's on a voluntary basis.
We heard from our director of academic affairs,
Yes, that I'm just talked to that Professor
Minyoman.
attend
Professor
every
Minyoman.
time, so attend every activities like director meeting and also.
Yeah.
2014 for the ACTS, is that what I'm saying for?
I don't know.
No, annual meeting. For the 2014? Right?
2014. Yeah. Mrs. Nyoman said that we were not honor.
But want to.
Yeah.
Want to host
An event. Host an event.
any events
in 2014.
We didn't get that quite clear actually, but we thought it was for the
Maybe, yeah.
ACTS meeting.
I'm not sure that I can check that later.
I think it's for the ACTS meeting because this year is in
In Brunei.
Brunei.
Yes, we just finished.
Yeah.
And then next year,
Next year 2015.
13, I don't know, 2014, we hope to be the host.
Okay.
We can note that down.
Yeah.
You know, but of course we still have to talk about it over again.
So for you able to host only one activities per year.
Per year, oh, okay.
Cannot just for you can able to host 2 activities per year or not, or only one activity. If suddenly the maximum is one activities per year.
Yeah. Please. Since we're the younger, yes, the youngest, yes.
So if Professor Niyom is already committed, ACTS in 2014 is mean it's already committed.
So I think we will we'll talk again with Professor Norman, and then we will offer this the chances. And then maybe we can pick one event that we hope we can host. Yes.
And also we can plan some budget.
Yeah. So yes.
Because we usually arrange the budget around October or November every year.
For the next year.
What month?
October or November.
We try to send our 2 or 3 years plan to the member so that they can arrange their budget in advance.